Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdette's NewsStand, and I apologize right off the bat. There's a little bit of background noise. This is my third time restarting this video because I have two kittens, Hawk and Dove, that won't stop playing. They are just going crazy. So if there's background noise, I apologize. But this won't be a typical review. It's probably going to be more like, oh my god, I'm in love. No, it's so fucking good. This is one of those comic books you pick up and you can't put it down. Like, there is nothing I am going to say bad about this, because this, by far, between so many good comics as far as Batman, or Heroes in Crisis, or Doomsday Clock, or Action Comics, or any of them, this is my favorite this year. I absolutely love everything about this. It's so good. And at first, when it was first announced, I was like, yes, my favorite artist, you know. He's doing the write and the art of this. Steven Stachek. I apologize if I say that wrong. But I was really excited, and then I seen the editor. And I was a little worried, I'm not going to lie. Like, Andy Corey, in my opinion, doesn't have the best reputation when it comes to comics. I hate to say too much bad, but we've seen a lot of crap come from him, especially Harley 56, Wonder Twins, just a lot. And I was like, crap, this isn't gonna end up like I want it to. Oh my god. It exceeded expectations to a whole new level. And I've always been a huge Harley Quinn fan ever since, you know, the animated series. Paul Dini and Bruce Timm are absolute heroes in my eyes just for creating the character. She was always somebody I loved. I was able to relate to her. She's a little off her rocker and it worked. Like, she's just such a good character for me. I've always said she was best when she was Joker's punching bag, right? Well, we actually get to see a really great side of her so far that's not Joker's punching bag. She is herself. We get to learn about Harley instead of learning about her as a sidekick, and I absolutely adore it. It's almost a character study. Now, this whole thing comes from her eyes. So when yesterday I was kind of like, why is the Joker so hot? Like, this is the first time I ever look at Joker and was like, hey, what are you doing? But it's coming from her eyes. This story is as she sees him. So having the Joker tall, dark, and handsome totally makes sense. Like, it works so well. Like, there's not a bad thing about this that doesn't work, but it is amazing. So like I said, it is a 3-part story. This is part 1 of Harleen. It's Steven Stachek, and he does the story and the art. Basically, this is his book, besides the letters by Gabrielle Downey. I can't say anything bad. Like, I want to flash some of the art up here. We open up with just, you know, kind of a foreshadowing of what's going to happen with these dreams she's going through. But this is kind of an homage to Alex Ross, and I absolutely adore it. It's so beautiful. Absolutely everything about her. But she's basically trying to get funding for her research she's been going through. And mind you, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but there is going to be some spoilers. So this is absolutely worth the $8. Absolutely. For art alone. For story, makes it even better. So make sure you check it out. But we get a new intro to Harley. And what I mean by that is, the story we've always known about Harley has been, she was a psychologist. She basically interviewed Joker, and that's how she fell in love. We get kind of a Stockholm Syndrome afterwards. So this is not how they meet the first time. I love this twist on it. They meet because she's walking home from a bar. She's upset that nobody cared about her presentation, which we find out later to be untrue. But she meets the Joker in a dark alley. Tall, dark, and handsome, mysterious, bad boy. She is instant, like, in love. Like, she instantly has, you know, she does have bad dreams about him. She does have those anxiety-ridden nightmares about him. But you can't tell me for a second there wasn't a piece of her mind that was like, maybe, just maybe, I should make him mine. I freaking love it. And that new twist to how she meets isn't the best thing about the book, but it's one of the great things that make it so good. Not to mention this art with these shadows. Like, he plays with these shadows the way he does his art beautifully. Like, there is not a damn thing wrong with it. Batman looks so good. Like, oh my God. You are probably going to hear me say this is so good 1,000 times. But deal with it. Anyways, so she's getting these nightmares, like I said, and we finally get to see that somebody is interested, and it happens to be Mr. Lucius Fox. And that is where she kind of gets this exploration into doing her research on the human brain, learning what makes them tick and what makes them basically psychos, what makes them unhinged. And I love the irony because she's trying to learn what makes them unhinged, but this story is all about how she gets to that point too. And I love I love this. It says, I guess there is something to be said about walking towards the light. It tends not to notice the shape of your own shadows. And we get the look at Harley Quinn. And I freaking love it. And the homage to the old Batman stuff, the movies, the comics, everything is tied in. And it's tied in so well. If you didn't know, enough about Batman, you wouldn't notice. But as a fan, as a lifetime fan, you notice these little things, and it's done so well. So she does get to meet Joker in here, and we kind of get to see her even talk to Hugo Strange. Like, there's so many good characters written in here. And then she starts her research. We see her talking to Zaz, Poison Ivy, Killer Croc. I don't have it right in front of me. I really should do that better. And we see her talking. I don't remember. I know there's another one. Mad Hatter. And we see her talking to these people, and she's avoiding. She's avoiding talking to Joker. She does not want to talk to him. She doesn't want to face that nightmare she's already been through at one point. Well, she realizes she has to. She goes over the tape. She has nightmares. She tries everything she can, including getting her ass drunk. Chiropractic. Like, I love it. We get to see her talk to Det a little bit, and he wants to stop her. Harvey wants her done with her research because basically it comes down to it's a threat to law and order. Like, it's not, but it's done. Like, you can't expect him to actually be sincere in what he says. And there's another part I absolutely love. It says it's kind of funny, all of the big words and moralizing, yet within 5 months we would both become murderers. We see them as themselves at that point, and then dress up, as their ultra egos. Freaking perfection. So we get to see them actually talk, and she's worried Joker is going to recognize her. And of course, like, she's been having nightmares about him. She doesn't want to face that nightmare. Nobody wants to face what they fear the most, and that's what she's doing. Well, he pounds on the glass, and oh my God, Joker, you look so damn good. But and he realizes, he sees that fear in her eyes and realizes it's just exactly who she is. And I can't say enough good. But he does say, please, doctor, call me Jay. She calls him Mr. J for the first time. And that's where we get the end to this. And I went through it very quickly. There's way more to it than what I said. But you need to check this out for yourself. This is the first time in a long time I've really, really enjoyed something. And it is dialogue heavy. But it needs that. It's perfect. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I like how it had the very almost Silence of the Lambs feel. I don't know other way to describe it. That had that feel to it. It had that draw. It had that Clarice type thing to it. I love it. Oh my God. That art alone is worth the $8. The story makes it so much better. And even if you're not a Harley Quinn fan, you'll enjoy this story because it is a dive into somebody's mental facilities. It is a dive into one person as a character instead of a whole slew of characters, learning about what makes them tick, what makes them go from day till night. I love everything about it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and keep shilling, but it is fucking fantastic. Like, let me know what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.